You? Come here a minute. Looks like the wagon's a little out of trim. Needs more weight in the rear. Load on your marbles, Bureau.
All right, Pa.
Oh.
That back wheel's mighty shaky, Pa. Bureau might make the difference.
It already has. Well, folks, I guess it's time to go. Goodbye, Parson. Want to thank all you folks for coming around to see us off.
Jake, Luke defines a neighbor as one who does us good, who pities and relieves us in distress. You have been all of these things and more. May the same brave spirit that brought your fathers here guide you west to your new home. Emma?
Goodbye, Parson.
Missouri? Talbot? You?
Bye.
Dirk? Bye. Jake? Goodbye, and God bless you all.
Thank you, Parson.
Yes, sir. And thank you all.
Hey, Jake, have you ever tangled with a redskin?
Ah.
Say, Jake, what are you going to do with all that new land and no scalp?
Plow it, man, plow it. By the time the rest of you folks get gumption enough to follow us, I'll have the biggest and best farm on the top knot, with enough elbow room to breathe deep like a man should.
Emma, don't forget to write to us.
How's she going to get a letter back from way out there? Jake, you stay with the trail and you won't get lost.
Now, with all of us together, how are we going to get lost?
Maybe I'll see you there someday, Missouri. Have a happy journey, folks. Our prayers are with you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you all. All right, boys, mount up. Let's go.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye, good luck.
Take care of yourself. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Be careful. Bye.
That's a shame, honey.
No wonder they'll give us all the land we want out here.
Oh, Pa, she didn't mean that.
Yeah, she'll feel better. The sun will stay with us for a while. It'll take more than sunshine, though, to get us to Top Knot. It's that cloudy look in your mother's eyes that worries me. Well, Mama, about another 100 miles and we'll be there. Let's roll. When Johnny comes marching home again, hurrah, hurrah, we'll give him a hearty welcome then, hurrah, hurrah. The men will sing and the boys will shout, the ladies, they will all turn out and we'll all feel gay when Johnny comes marching home. When Johnny comes marching home again, hurrah, hurrah, we'll give him a hearty welcome then, hurrah, hurrah. The men will sing and the boys will shout, the ladies, they will all turn out and we'll all feel gay when Johnny comes marching home.
violent, brutal land.
It's a rough country, Em. You just have to get rough to beat it.
We'll beat the country then, not each other. They should be locked up until they cool off.
We're not back home. It'll be a long time before any law cools off this neck of the woods. Talbot, hand me down that old pistol.
Grip's busted, Pa.
Yep. That's not the end that shoots.
You gotta hold it to shoot it.
Jake, take the wagon down the spring. Em, I'm going back to that saloon and ask a few questions.
You stayed just long enough to get directions, Jake Breslin.
Em, out here, all business is done in saloons. I'll be along.
Come on now, get up.
Hey, Talbot, you take care of the horses. We're going to have a look around.
Well, where do you think you're going?
Don't worry, we'll come back to the camp with Pa.
Well, you come right along now, Talbot.
Come on now. Get up.
Why were they run out of the territory?
Good question, Judge. All I know is what I heard. Just talk. One thing's sure. I ain't about to ask him.
I'm sorry, partner.
I don't like being crowded, sodbuster.
I said I'm sorry, man.
That ain't enough.
You had no call to do that. He wasn't after a pistol fight.
Who are you?
My name's Copeland. He's a lawyer from the East, the judge.
Well, you ain't no judge here, Copeland. When a man carrying a gun starts a fight with me, he asks for it.
Pa! Pa!
Get him on, hurry.
You better ride. I won't be responsible if you don't.
Hey, on. Listen to that tenderfoot lawyer, man. You won't be responsible for what? Holding back those sod busters?
Fort Laramie isn't that far away.
Those soldiers aren't interested in Judd and me. They got Indians to fight. This is a country for men. A man carries a gun, he better be ready to use it.
Make room. Your father?
Yeah.
Their name is Breslin. They have their wagon, the spring, next to mine.
Bound for Top Knot?
Yeah.
You see after him. I'll look after the family.
Abide with me, fast falls the eventide, the darkness deepen, Lord, with me abide. When other helpers fail and comforts flee, help of the helpless soul abide with me.
done that once, I've done it 20 times.
Paul was talking about fitting a wood handle on this. Only yesterday.
Dirk, we mustn't forget the yesterdays. But it's the tomorrows we have to worry about.
I understand, Ma.
When do you think we should start back?
I don't. I think we should go on.
Do you know what that means?
I think so. Paul would have wanted us to go on.
Is that what you want?
He's scared, Ma, I can tell. He's just showing off.
He isn't scared. You just wait till we get to...
I think we should all talk about this.
Paul had good reasons for coming out here. They haven't changed.
Everything's changed.
Sure, Ma, but we need a bigger farm when we left, and we need one now. There just isn't room enough for us back there. Not even for you and me if we had families. We'd more than likely have to split up and come out here anyway.
You talk big, Dirk, but you're not the boss. I want to go back home where my friends are.
Who's scared now, misery? Dirk's right. We should go on, just like Paul was here.
Pa isn't here. We don't even know where we're going, and we aren't sure what we're gonna do when we get there. Back home, it's easy.
Ma?
Without your father, this is a great risk. It's a risk we don't have to take.
Here comes Judge Copeland.
Hello, Judge Copeland.
Hello, folks.
Hugh, take his horse.
Well, seems like I'm interrupted.
Seems like we need interrupting. He thinks we should go on.
And you don't?
Well, I think it'd be...
That will do, Missouri. Sit down, Judge.
What do you think, ma'am?
Dirk and Hugh, they want to go on. The other two don't. I believe it would be very difficult, especially now.
You're absolutely right. With boys as young as these, and a little girl, small child, I'd say it'd be better off back home on the farm. Besides, the top-knot country is unsuitable for farming.
What's wrong with it?
Well, it's simply a question of too many people in too small an area. The land this side of the top-knot, the Break Wagon Hills, now that's real good cattle country.
Oh, but we know nothing about cattle, Judge. And if we did, we have no money to buy any.
Well, you can't stay on in the settlement. It's too expensive. Did you know yesterday I saw a man pay $1 for a sack of potatoes that high? Yes, if only your sons were a little older. And your little girl. No, give them a couple of more years back home on the farm. Then maybe they'll be able to take charge out here. By that time, perhaps...
They'd be able to take charge out here anytime.
Starting now.
Sure, we're young, Judge, but so are these hills. This is where we belong.
What about you, Talbot? You want to go back home?
Why? I've been there already.
Well, kind of looks like I've been outvoted.
Have you?
We need 6 guns bad. This old cannon.
6 guns? Why?
There are 2 men we gotta find.
Ah, that won't bring Pa back. Put it away.
You'll find night camps all along the trail. Once you get through the Break Wagon, Top Knot's only a day west. I'll see you there, Mrs. Breslin.
Oh, we'll be all right, Judge Copeland. I can't thank you enough.
Good luck. Good luck for you on the trail, boys. I'll look for you on the Top Knot.
Oh.
Talbot, take the bucket and get us some water. Missouri, will you pass me down the bedding?
Yes, Ma.
Better get back, Sonny. You might get hurt. Oh, boy, steady.
Who's gonna hurt who?
I was talking about the horses.
I told you they were hayseed know-nothings.
I know something.
Yeah?
Yeah. How to make a farmer eat dirt.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Jesse! Come over there. Get up. Come out of it. Fighting. I swear, Bolivar, that's all these young'uns have done since we started this fight.
I'll teach you,
It
Jesse.
wasn't his fault, Paul. You, that will do. You too, Dirk.
Next time, we'll finish it, you blue-bellied yellowback.
Hey!
Honey, you ain't no lady at all. Brats beat all, don't they? I was telling Bolivar the other night what Callie and Jesse needs a few Injuns to scare the pants off of them.
It's a violent land. I found that out.
Well, I'd say. You're Emma Breslin, ain't you?
Yes.
I heard about your trouble. I'm mighty sorry.
Thank you.
Well, I'm Janet Bascom. This here's my husband, Bolivar.
Howdy, ma'am. I'm right grieved about all this, Miss Breslin, especially after all the trouble you've had already.
Oh, that's quite all right, Mr. Bascom.
They want you to come on the wagon and have some tea with us.
Well, you behave, huh?
Jesse, you get and stay out of trouble.
Your ma said get.
I guess we showed him.
I should have walloped that Callie.
I'd have wrestled her if she'd slapped me.
You're too young to talk like that.
I'm old enough to wrestle. Not a wagon in sight. Won't be any land left when we get to Top Knot.
Well, if we go any faster on that off rear wheel, we'll never make it.
You saw how the fight started.
I saw how it finished,
Well, it isn't finished yet. I'll cut those Breslins down to size.
including me.
You wouldn't want me fighting the whole family, would you?
Anyway, we're not last. Anytime we can't stay ahead of that sorry-looking outfit.
That Jesse don't stay away from Missouri. He'll get another lick.
Where should he ride? With us?
You mule-eared, chicken-headed, broke-back, slug pull. Come on,
Oh, it's no use, Callie. They ain't going nowhere. I'm afraid we're going to have to make camp right here, Miss Breslin.
Oh, we enjoy your company. The Bascom's horses need to rest. We're going to make camp here with them.
One of our wheels is shaky.
Oh, no such thing. You folks go on alone. You got a lot of trailing to do before you reach the Top Knot. I heard over in the settlement that there was an easy way around these hills, about 15 miles north. I reckon we'll try it.
They say it's easier, but it's a lot longer, Pa.
We'll rest the team, and then we'll mosey along the easy way. We see you up on the Top Knot.
If we're lucky.
We're going to miss you, Janet. All of you.
Now, don't you worry none, Emma. We'll catch up if I have to pull this wagon myself.
For this, anything would be easy.
Ma, you and Missouri lead the horses. You and I'll push. Talbot, you're the lightest, you drive.
Oh, this can't be the right trail.
You're a smart girl. Pick a better one, Misery.
Don't you call me that. I'll slap you harder than Callie Bascom did.
Come on, you wildcats. Let's get to the top.
Why don't we have our farm right here?
It'll take 20 horses to get it to plow through a sod like this. Especially an old bull plow like ours.
Okay, Talbot, let's go.
Yeah! Yeah! Come on. Come on. Come on, boys.
Come on, boys. Come on.
Hurry up now! Come on! Hurry up! Hurry! We've got to get to the top! Come on! Hurry! Oh! Come on! Hurry up! Come on! Beating a fellow to death was a cure for a fall. Who got hurt?
Only the wagon.
Hadn't we better see how bad it is?
Oh.
It's not bad, Ma. We can fix it.
It's not just broken bureaus and things like that, you fool.
We're not very good mountain climbers, are we?
That wheel's darn good busted.
Nils Jansen's a blacksmith. Maybe I'll ride up to the settlement.
He went on with the others.
Well, first thing we gotta do is clear out what's left.
The skid might do it.
A skid?
Yeah, we could cut our own, take off that wheel, and drag the wagon.
Oh.
Why not? Yeah, this grass is as slick as snow.
Slicker even.
Where's that spring?
Under the tree.
Well, it's as good a place as any for a camp.
My dress is ruined. You and your hills.
Try pants. Jessie won't mind.
Pants? If you think I'm going to
Now, stop. We're all tired. There's no sense in taking it out on each other. Oh, Hugh, take the wagon over to those trees before you unhitch the horses.
All right, Ma. Come on, boys.
Break Wagon Hills. They sure named them right.
Wagon coming.
It's the Jansons.
And that blue-eyed Hilda girl.
I wonder what happened.
Hello, Mrs. Presley.
Hello, Hilda. You must be tired. Come on down. I'll fix you a cup of coffee.
Yeah. We're on our way back to the settlement, and we saw your smoke.
Oh, I'm glad to see you.
Yeah.
Hi, Mr. Jansen. How are you?
Hello. I can see why you stopped. Yeah, you boys did well, but I'm afraid it's only a new wheel and axle will cure this wagon. No, don't look like that. They fix it for you.
Oh, thank you.
What's the matter? Didn't the top not work out?
No, too crowded. Nothing left but rocks.
Judge Copeland was right.
Yeah, my tools are in the wagon, Hugh. Hilda is not one of them. Hilda, you want to let him go once for my tools, hmm?
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
I hope we see each other soon.
Bye, Hilda.
Goodbye.
Thanks an awful lot.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye, Hilda.
Goodbye.
That Hilda's mighty pretty.
Well, she didn't say the same about you, Mr. Hugh Adams Davis Breslin.
Dirk, I've been thinking about what Mr. Jansen said about the top knot being too crowded.
I've been doing some thinking too, Ma. We haven't any cattle. We can't plow up this grass. But we could lay out a fair-sized vegetable patch. Remember what the judge said about prices in the settlement? We could raise food to sell. That way we could do all right ourselves and maybe even buy a couple of steers. Did I say something funny?
No. You just reminded me of someone.
Do you like the idea?
Sounds like the thing to do. Mr. Breslin?
Well, you made the right decision, Mrs. Breslin.
Oh, we didn't decide, Judge Copeland.
We just busted down.
Like Bascom's horses.
Bascom?
Yeah, they just stopped north of here.
Oh?
And each breakdown left a family in the right place at the right time.
Good.
Seeing that you got a good start, in time you might control the whole south half of these hills.
Maybe the north half, too.
The Bascoms might object to that. I saw their cabin yesterday.
Well, there's certainly enough room for 2 families in these hills.
Yes, and good neighbors are a blessing.
So's good land. You may not be able to afford cattle right now, Mrs. Breslin, but you've got land rights as a soldier's widow, and you should file on this right away.
I could ride back with you right now.
Good.
Hugh, get the horses ready. Missouri and Talbot and I are going to ride in with Judge Copeland.
I'll stay with Dirk. There's a lot of work to be done here. Somebody's got to supervise it.
Come on, Missouri.
Hey, this looks like deer hair. Say, that's an idea. Deer hair and clay. Completely weatherproof.
Talbot figured it out.
Talbot?
Yeah, he's a thinker in the family.
Dirk, you've got a wonderful mother. Take care of her. Help her hold this land. I've taken up a town site in the settlement. I want the Breslins to grow it.
Don't worry, Ma. We'll take care of things.
I'll have them back by sundown tomorrow.
I'll expect my home to be finished.
Talbot, you look after your brothers. Bye, boys.
Bye, Ma.
Bye, Ma.
Bye.
Well, shouldn't we get the cabin built?
We can get 6 guns at the settlement.
For a price which we haven't got.
Someday we'll meet those 2.
Ah, they're gone. No telling where.
Dirk! It's Jesse! That thieving... Hey! Hey, I didn't come here for a fight.
Talbot, what's the big idea? That wasn't fair.
You aimed to hurt him, didn't you?
Sure I did. I licked him, too, but...
Now he's licked.
You want some water?
I want nothing you've got.
What happened?
There was a fight.
A fight? A horse fell on Pa, and he's hurt bad. I told Jesse to come here and look through your stuff for some medicine while I went to find you.
Well, we thought he was rummaging
We
around.
come here for help, and this is what we get. Come on, Jesse.
Jesse, I didn't know.
Not now. I'll go get Ma. If we ride in the settlement for Ma, I can be back to the Bascos by tomorrow afternoon. Ma.
Let's go, Dirk. Come on. Oh, Janet, I came as soon as I heard. I was at the settlement. Dirk rode over to get me.
Well, you couldn't have helped none, Emma. He was hurt too bad. He only lasted a few hours.
Oh.
Kind of hard thinking of being without him. Say, I'd be obliged if you could stop a while. Me and Callie are tired of looking at each other.
All right. I'll go make some tea.
Good-looking horse you got there, Jesse. Sure picked a good spot here. Better water than we got. Ma filed in our place yesterday. I'm sorry about your paw, Jesse. I'm sorry about...
You're just plain sorry.
We made a mistake.
You're making another one right now. You're on our land.
Hiding behind your ma's skirts.
I told your brother, and I'll tell you. We're awful sorry about your paw, about everything.
We're twice as sorry as you can possibly get.
Well, there's no sense in fighting, not now.
There wasn't any sense in using an axe handle on Jesse either.
But you did it.
Listen,
Save your breath. You'll need it first time you come out without your ma.
Cattle. Sounds like a big herd right over that hill.
Coming this way, too.
I wonder what cows are doing around here.
I aim to find out.
You better wait for Ma and Dirk.
Won't have to.
Get out, Talbot. Ma, Dirk, herd of cattle coming. Suppose somebody's settling on our land? I'll get Pa's guns.
You, ride out and see who it is, and that's all.
Get up, yeah. There's the camp, Dirk. Let's go.
Hey, Rusty, we got visitors.
Howdy.
Hi there, boys.
You fixing to settle here?
Just for a few days. Your land?
Yeah.
We'll be gone before you know it. Come on, climb down and eat. Plenty of beans for all of us.
Here, right here, boy. Well, if they're clean enough to stop eating off of, they're clean enough to start eating off of. Slosh it around. Give it a swipe on your sleeve.
He's got more patch than he's got sleeve, Choco.
We figured right, Judd. A real sizable herd.
Yeah. Full grown, too. Sure beats raising them.
Let's have a look-see.
Boys, meet my cowhands. This here is Brazos, Johnny, Hull, and Choco. I'm Rusty.
How are you?
Choco there done the cooking, so take it out on him.
I'm Dirk Breslin. This is my brother Hugh.
Howdy.
All right. Howdy.
Hey, fellas, ain't there no level ground anywhere in this country? I'm seasick.
Over by our place. We got a big flat stretch.
Well, I'll be over just so as I can lay down straight. Every night it's the same. I sleep with my feet up one hill, my back up another, my rear end the bottom of a gully. I'm gradually taking the shape of a horseshoe.
Brazos, if we run into what we've heard about, you'll wish you had 5 gullies to jump into. You boys hear anything about rusters in these parts?
No.
Well, if they jump us, they're going to get a warm welcome.
What's one of those worth?
Your life, when you need to use it.
I mean money.
Why do you need a 6-gun?
2 men need killing.
Take a 6-shooter like this, worth about 7 steers. On this trip, it could be worth the whole herd.
I haven't got 7 steers, but I need a gun like that.
Your folks run a herd?
Nope. We own all this land. We stock it, we'll have the biggest ranch there ever was.
You ever see a big ranch in a big country like Texas?
This will be big enough for us.
Yeah. Right over another time.
The same goes for you, all of you. Ma'd be pleased to have you.
To eat?
Yeah.
How about tomorrow?
All right.
You just made yourself a deal.
We'll bring the meat.
We'll even butcher it.
7 of them.
We'll get the boys together and wait for them the same place as last time. I've seen enough. Let's ride.
Look, you gotta know how to rope or wrestle a steer down. Can't put a brand on a running critter.
How about a fast-drawing gun?
That's the last thing you learn, boy. Gotta learn your gun, learn yourself before you fool with any gun-slick tricks.
So all them patches had me run up a box canyon. Me on foot and plumb out of bullets. Yeah, another time I recollect was down in the Panhandle.
What happened?
Well, I'm coming to that. Now, the Texas Panhandle...
I mean when the Apaches had you trapped in the Box Canyon.
Oh, them. Well, I'll get back to that in a minute. Now, that time down south...
Bless us, O Lord, and these thy gifts,
Amen.
which we are about to receive from thy bounty.
Amen.
Amen.
All this food.
Rusty, tell me about that.
You know, the worst thing about a trail drive is the beans. Baked one day, fried the next. They always come out burnt.
Well, Ma says you're welcome here anytime, with or without the meat.
I'll hold you to that on the way back. We're pulling out in the morning.
If you need any help, I'm ready.
Could be you don't know what you're saying.
For a 6-gun, I'd take on 50 rustlers.
I think you would at that. I better get back to camp and see how Johnny's doing.
What time you leaving?
Sun up. It comes just as early here as it does in Texas. Dirk, ask the boys to come on over as soon as they can, will you?
All right, Rusty.
Dirk! Dirk, Hugh's gone.
Gone?
Can't find him anywhere.
You tote this and we'll have a look.
Yeah.
Did you see him?
No. He went hunting, I guess.
Hunting my foot.
Missouri.
Well, ever since those Texans came...
You better go after him. I worry when he goes hunting alone.
Talbot, you saddle Spot.
Missouri, go help Talbot. Dirk, why'd he do it?
Ma, they're our friends. There might be a fight.
A fight? Yes, a gunfight. Hugh won't be 18 until next month. You better stop by the Bascoms.
I don't need Jesse's help.
In this land, everyone needs the help of everyone else foolish enough to come here. No, Dirk. It wasn't foolish to come here. Bring him back.
I don't generally grab a man's rifle that way.
I told you we'd meet up with them again. Next time they won't ride off.
Rusty, what happened to the herd?
All gone but the bunch that run back south. You know, Brazos, next time we'll bring them...
Hold it, Rusty. Boys, there's another gun on that saddleback. Get it, Dirk. Those guns are as good as the ones that cost 7 steers apiece. He'll show you how to use them.
Never figured they'd jump us in broad daylight.
At least they didn't get your whole herd.
Shovels are in the wagon. About 100 head, drifting back to water and grass. I've been trying to teach you how to shoot. As long as you won't wait, I better show you how to draw before you hurt yourself. Climb down. You too, Dirk. There's water over there. Tom made camp anyways. Hang your arms natural. That's no good. We'll do something about that. Drop your arms again. That's better. Can't ride or walk much with a gun that low, but you can draw. Try it. Try it again. This time hit that branch. Pretty bad, pretty bad.
How long does it take to get that fast?
You drew faster than I did, but I hit it. Point is, there's no use trying to draw fast till you can hit a target. And the hardest targets to hit are the ones that move and shoot back at you. Drive a herd up this way next summer, I'll bring you a seed bull.
You mean you're going to leave the cattle here?
You think I'm driving them back to Texas?
Well, what about the owner?
I was the owner. Now they're yours. I crossed the Big Red with 1,033 head. Further north we got, the tighter my hat got. Let it be a lesson to you two. You got to fight hard for everything you get. Then twice as hard to hang on to it.
But you done all the fighting for these cattle. We can't take them without paying you some way.
You saved my life. Now you've got guns and you've got cattle. Learn how to handle them both. Good luck.
Hey, you can stay with us, Rusty.
Thanks, but it's not my country.
Hey, Ma! Ma! Talbot!
Where is everybody? Hey, Missouri!
Ma?
Please, give me water.
I wonder where everyone is.
Give me some water.
Dirk!
Please.
Hugh! Ma is...
See what's wrong with them.
Drink.
Dirk! What's wrong with him, Dirk?
She's on fire. Go get Ma Bascom. Hurry up.
Drink.
Lie down.
I'm not sick, Dirk.
What happened?
Right after you left, Missouri came down with it. Then Ma.
You sure you didn't get it?
I didn't have time. I'm just beat.
Go to sleep. There's nothing we can do now but wait.
I need some fresh water for tonight. You boys, you do your praying and get some sleep.
Oh.
And Lord, even if our family doesn't get well, I promise to give half our cattle to the Bascons. Amen. We're mighty grateful.
When people are in trouble, they need help.
I felt better as soon as I saw your Ma. And you?
Why, that's it. They're stopped. Hello! Hi, Callie. Hi.
Howdy.
Hi there, Breslin. Glad to see you. Well, for heaven's sake, don't just stand there like you was taking root. Light! Come, sit for a spell. Go boil up some tea, Callie. We got neighbor folks. I'll help her. Good.
We brought you half our herd, Mrs. Bascom. Or almost half. Some of them we couldn't catch.
Half your herd. Why?
Well, you helped us. Ma and Missouri are fine now.
Well, you don't need to feel beholden to us, Dirk. We can get along without your cows.
You bet we can. We don't need anything from the Breslins.
Oh, Jesse, that's no way to talk.
Look, we want you to have the cattle, Jesse. Ma does, too.
No. You can take them right back with you.
The cattle are only one reason. The other's this. Ma and I made it for you. It was the only way we could think of to thank you proper. I never had anything like this before. It's gonna look real nice on you. Mine and neighborly, you and your ma. I don't see how I can wear anything as pretty as this till I'm set for a wedding. Anyhow, I'm much obliged. Thank you.
We don't need them and we don't want them. And Callie will say the same thing.
Jesse's got his back up again. He needs a guiding hand.
Jesse, you stop talking like that. They're trying to do us a good turn.
I don't care what they're trying to do. I won't take anything from them. You ask Callie. We've never taken any charities from anyone.
We're not going to start taking any now. Missouri told me about the cattle. We'll be more than glad to take them.
The fastest gun this side of the Missouri.
Not the fastest, but maybe the surest. Now!
3 hits that time.
Time we cut out a few steers for trading. Ma's getting low on staples.
Shells come first, then food. Come on, gunslinger.
Well, about time you cowmen visited town. How's your mother?
She's well, thanks. Nobody's been sick since Talbot cleaned out the spring. You think Mr. Comedy could use some steers?
Well, let's ask him. How much you want for him?
Well,
$8 a head ain't bad, but you probably have to take half in trade.
that sounds fair enough. Talbot, you watch him.
So you need more meat, Ben.
Well, what'll I do with it?
Sell it. Sell it. What are you keeping it here for?
Oh, I could sell everything on credit.
Now, that's the ticket, Ben. Everything around here is credit. Of course, you lose a lot, but you build a town. Now, we got 3 prime cows outside.
Steers, Judge.
Well, 3 prime pieces of meat, $12 a head. Now, you just put up some signs around here. If anybody asks for credit, well, you let them have it.
That's how I went broke back home.
Well, if you go bust, we all do. $10 a head.
Oh, you trample a man under, Judge. 7.
But this is prime stock, Ben. All right. Make it $9 a head.
8. All in trade.
Half in trade.
We need shells. Colt 45.
Huh? Is good?
It's good.
Huh? What? What?
Yeah. So,
Thanks, Mr. Jansen.
thank you very much.
Wait till I get those steers.
Branding isn't as easy as you think.
Well, in that case, we should practice all we can. Let's start with him.
Hey!
Well, if it ain't the farmer boys. And all dressed up in shooting irons, too. Shouldn't play tag with real guns on, boys. Might get hurt.
Them's our steers yonder. Where'd you get them?
They're ours.
Yours. Judd, what happens to rustlers out here?
Oh, we hang 'em. High, dry, and slow. That stack of hair, Arn. Remember them 3 that rode south from the water hole?
Come to think of it, you're right.
You don't!
Try that again, sonny boy, and you'll be wearing 3 eyes.
Those cows belong to us.
Got a bill of sale?
Rusty, the other owner, he gave them to us.
He stole them from us, boy. Just forget that branding iron.
No matter. We'll get 'em back. Where are they?
On our land where they belong.
Judd, we can't tolerate no rustling, can we?
Oh, my, no. No rustling or shooting.
Good thing we didn't get any ideas about being pistol fighters.
Nobody got hurt.
Will all this land be worth it if somebody gets killed?
I don't know. The Texans paid a high price for those steers. Do we want to live here or not?
All this violence.
Ma, if we want anything here, we gotta fight hard to get it, then twice as hard to keep it.
Yeah! Go!
You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. Rusty made it look so easy.
Hey, here comes Dirk.
Can't rope 'em, huh?
Nah.
There must be an easier way.
Easy or not, we gotta put a brand on those cattle.
We could rope 'em with that little mare of Jessie's. She's pretty fast. Maybe we better work with the Bascom's.
We ought to warn them about Arn and Judd.
No time like right now.
Meant to tell you we had a little trouble over the settlement.
Heard about it. That's why we're here.
Ma thinks our only chance against them rustlers is to put the herds together and get them all branded at once and take turns guarding them.
That might work. You and I'll help you drive your bunch over here. What do you say?
Jess and I can't do it alone.
Come on, Missouri, hurry up with that branding iron. We can't take all year. Well, I'm coming. The brand. You women, honest. There must be an easier way. There is an easier way. Hey, Dirk, remember those poles we cut that were too small for the cabin?
What about them?
Come on, I'll show you. Bring in number one.
Get along. Come on. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Come on, pal.
Let her in.
Well, still gotta catch 'em.
Hello.
Hello. Your deed, Mrs. Breslin. It's all yours legally now.
Oh, thank you, Judge Copeland. But you didn't have to ride over just for this.
Well, frankly, that was just an excuse to see you. To see all of you. Where are the boys?
They're working the cattle with the Bascom's.
It's about time they made up with them.
Oh, yes. We're very happy about it.
Speaking of feelings, Mrs. Breslin, there's a personal matter I'd like to discuss with you.
You may always speak your mind in my company, Judge Copeland.
Well, I'm only hesitating because it might be too soon.
It might be too soon. For them.
Hi.
You look like the cows won. Where's Missouri?
If you think we look bad, you should see her. She stopped the creek to clean up.
Well, that's what you should have done. Oh, excuse me, Judge. I want to see whether he's mine.
I'll be riding out again soon. Dirk, I brought your mother the deed to your pa's section. And I've arranged for you boys to file on land, too. So you folks can own the whole south half of these hills.
Jesse will want to do that, too.
He should. Their section's already too small for their herd. Cattle all branded?
Yep, Callie and Jesse are riding guard tonight.
If you ever need help, let me know. Remember that.
Ja! 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 You go on back to camp. I'll make this round alone.
All right.
There's one of them. Yeah. We'll wing them and then go for the herd. This shot should bring whoever is night riding. Then we'll grab the cattle and go.
The wagon doesn't need another new wheel. If you want to see Hilda, why don't you just ride in and see her?
Well, look who's talking. How come you never rode out to help us till we started working with Jesse?
Well, if it isn't Cow Eyes Breslin. Say, where's Callie Cow Eyes? This is the farthest you've been away from her all week.
Now that will do. Cupid has problems enough as it is.
I know who Mother's sweet on. Me.
Oh, Talbot.
Horse coming. Get the other line.
Dirk, be careful.
Oh, don't worry. Cover me from the window.
What happened? Arn and Judd shot her out at the campsite before I could do anything.
You better go get your ma.
Where do you figure they took the cattle?
Other time, they took some of them to the settlement.
Then that's where we'll look first.
Dirk, Callie wants to see you. She'll be fine.
Just for a minute now, Dirk.
How do you feel? Does it hurt?
Stub toe hurts worse. Just tired. Guarding cattle's a man's job.
So's getting them back.
Dirk, Jesse and your brothers will listen to you. Don't go looking for those killers. Nothing around here's worth another killing.
Those cattle belong to us.
Look for the cattle then, not a gunfight. Dirk, please.
We won't look for a fight, Callie. We'll be back before you wake up. Where's Ma?
She went to get some water.
Let's go. Tell Ma we went to the settlement to look for the herd.
Be careful.
Where'd they go?
After the cattle.
And after them killers. The same two that killed your man and pushed back the Texans and shot my Callie.
Where are they going?
Dirk said the settlement.
I've got to stop them. They're only boys.
They're men. They've been men ever since their fathers died. You can't change that. And you can't stop them from fighting for their land.
What does their land mean to you and me? I don't want their land. I want my boys.
You go with her. Take my horse.
I knew you'd be in. Your cattle are grazing behind the hill.
Yeah, they brought them early this morning.
Arn and Judd?
They're with them.
And we mean to stay with them. You don't learn very good, boy. Didn't we tell you what happens to rustlers?
Like the lawyer man told you. Our cattle are over the hill. We're taking them north.
Right after we have a drink.
Talbot, you take the horses around those cabins. And stay there. I don't want anybody shooting at you. You and Jesse go over there. I'll stay on this side of the street. Oh, and remember, It isn't how fast you draw, it's how well you aim.
Now listen, boys. You can't...
We'll handle it.
Alone. No matter what happens.
Dirk, listen to me.
They shot Callie, Judge.
All right, Jensen and I'll back you up.
No, this is our fight. Judge? You said if we needed your help to ask you for it. Okay, I'm asking. There is one thing you can do. If things go bad for us, I'd like to know you're looking after the family.
No, Dirk, you can't.
Do we say anything when they come out?
They'll know.
Looks like we got some pigeons.
Yeah. They want to play.
Be dumb till I make my move.
How bad?
I can still move my fingers. Not bad.
Thanks.
I fixed the grip.
Yeah, I noticed.
Callie, better come on. Be careful now.
Well, when you and Jansen catch up with the cattle, the Breslin Ranch will be intact again. It's young land, but it's rich land. Now it's yours.
Seems like an awful lot of land for one family.
Looks like we're gonna need it.